Okay. Well, that was a weird place for saliva to go. Anyway. Pathfinder stuff. I took some time this morning to fix an issue with the books that you've been seeing before. Can you notice it? I shouldn't even tempt fate with that, but... Where was I? Honestly, we should just get started. Go here. Oh, right. I need to pop up the chat. And that whole thing that I've been doing. Just remind me. There we go. I don't think I did that last time, but I also don't think it caused a problem. So I basically finished the sorcerer, if I remember correctly. I don't really care about the details because this is for mock fights. This one doesn't have a source thing. Oh, equipment. I did forget about equipment. Well, let's finish this up real fast. Your character starts with 15 gold pieces. Well, there's a basic starting equipment. They have that for... Core 2? No, of course not. Unless they put it up at the front somewhere? Nope. Maybe at the very bottom? Nope. Okay. Well, I know it's gonna be... GM Core. A wizard is probably a good one to start with. Or a witch. What is a sorcerer? proficient in weapon-wise. Trained and simple. I don't think they ever get more than that. Armor. It's obviously just going to be explorer's clothing. Gonna be hard to reach the dex cap early on. So they start with 15 and it's 1 silver. I'll just do that. I know that it's 10 silver to a gold. I feel like that's a little easier. Does that actually offer AC bonus plus 0, bulk L, cloth, comfort? Oops. There's another thing. Explorer. Explorer. Goes on Warren, I think. I'm just not even bothering to show you putting it into the sheet. Yeah, weapons. Staff. Go on health items. Does it say the staff can be used as a spellcasting focus or something? It's not even necessary in Pathfinder. 2E at least. So, then critical specializations, weapon descriptions. Staff. So many S's. There it is. Continue walking and deliver a mighty blow. Okay. Nothing really special. Oh wait, how much did that cost? Probably like 1 silver. Staff is... price? 0. Wonderful. Adventurer's pack is 15 silver and 1 bulk. This I will switch back for, because let's be real. And then I'm someone who always splits it up. Can I shrink this? Will it? Can it be shrunk? I'll leave that. Nope. Bedroll. Chalk. Flint and steel. Not flink. Flint. Rope. Rations. I think it's 2, because I think a ration is 1 week of rations. Yeah, 1 week. Which, by the way, it doesn't make sense that that is a light bulk. Rations are a lot. I think it's like 1 kilogram of rations. I think it's 2. No, it's water that's super heavy. Rations can be a little bit lighter, especially if you have certain types of rations. But it's still a lot for 1 week. Torches. Torch? Just 1 torch. Water, skin. There we go. Now, because this character is level 5, I do also have to think about another thing. Honestly, I'll probably just add you to... That was for 15 silver. I mean... This is kind of the thing where... Something like a few elixirs of life might be worthwhile. Little skin tag on my finger. No idea why. Wanted to nip it off. Anyway. Maybe I had a blister there that I didn't actually, based on the circular nature. Yeah, that was probably a blister. That popped. Never mind. Something different. Not gonna worry too much. Honestly, probably more importantly is GM core, running a game, rewards, treasure. So the thing is, this is for a party? Party treasure, yeah. So realistically, and this is for a party of 4. So the idea is, at first level, 2 people get 2 second, 2 people get 2 third, 2 people get 2 second, 2 people get 2 third, etc., etc. So in theory, this character should have 1 first or second level item, 1 third or second level item, 1 fourth or third level item, 1 fifth or fourth level item, and 1 sixth or fifth level item. Although I did mention that the first item should probably be something like from here. Not that there's a lot of because I don't think any armor has a level. I don't think any... Or they're all level 0. So the only thing I can think of is some of these uncommon adventuring gears, which wouldn't be very useful. Yeah, I mean, there's a few things. Toolkits. Well, so I think the idea is you get all these plus 40 extra gold. It's interesting that doesn't want you to have a lot of extra high-level items. I think I'm just gonna say, like... I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it, honestly. I'll worry about like things like the potency runes, like I'll give them the potency runes they require for other characters. But I'll probably give each of them like a potion or something. And then I'll do when I do some stuff. But I'm not going to do a lot of other things. Which level do you get the... Yeah, striking is 4th. So basically, martial classes should have +1 striking something. That's all I'm going to worry about. I don't think there's anything to boost staffs. I mean, there is some staffs. Let me look at staffs. I'll just give each character 1 treasure. Appropriate to them. Which will mostly be the striking stuff, I think. Or something else. Depends. Probably give them a weapon and something else. It's 12, 6, 6, 3. Staff to cast a spell from it. Mission and breathe fire. Healing. Actually, I want to look at the staff rules. Someone prepares it for the day. Yeah, I think you have to invest into it. The person who prepares a staff can expend the charges to cast a spell from it. For staff only if you have spells on your only if you have that spell on your spell list. Oh, okay. We're able to cast the appropriate rank or higher and expend a number of charges from the staff equal to the spell's rank. Casting a spell from the staff requires holding the staff typically in one hand and activating the staff by casting the spell. Shakes the spell's normal. Number of actions. Use your spell attack modifier. The spell DC when casting a spell from a staff. The spell gains the appropriate trait. For tradition, can be affected by preparing spellcasters. Cast cantrips. You can cast cantrips from a staff without expending any charges. Heightened to the same rank as the cantrips you cast. Preparing a staff. During the 8 proficiency, you can prepare a staff to add charges to it for free. When you do so, that staff gains a number of charges equal to the rank of your highest spell slot. You do not need to expend spells to add charges in this way. No one can prepare more than 1 staff per day, nor can a staff be prepared by more than 1 person per day. The charges aren't used within 24 hours. They are lost, and preparing a staff anew removes any charges previously stored. Prepare a staff only if you have at least 1 of the staff spells on your spell list. Prepared spellcasters. A prayer spellcaster, witch, or wizard can place some of their own magic into the staff to increase the number of charges. When a prepared spellcaster prepares a staff, they can expend a spell slot to add a number of charges to the spell, and spend more than 1 spell in this way each day. For example, if a wizard can cast 3rd rank spells and prepares a staff, the staff would gain 3 charges, but would can increase to 6 by expending their 3rd rank by 1 of the 3rd rank spells, by expending a 2nd rank spell, or 4 by expending a 1st rank spell. Okay. When such as Bard or Oracle or Sorcerer can reduce the number of charges it takes to activate a staff by summoning it with their own energy. When a spontaneous spellcaster activates a staff, they can expend 1 charge of the staff and 1 of their spell slots to cast a spell from the staff of the same rank or lower. The expended spell slot. This doesn't change the number of actions it takes to cast the spell. For example, if a sorcerer can cast a 3rd rank spell, prepares a staff, it would gain 3 charges. It would expend 1 charge of their 3rd rank spell slots to cast a 3rd rank spell from the staff. Spend 1 charge of their 3rd rank spell slots to cast a 3rd rank spell from the staff, or 1 charge and 1 of their 2nd level spell rank slots to cast a 2nd level spell from the staff. They could still expend 3 charges from the staff to cast a spell from without using. I think this is wrong. They could spend, because the idea is they could spend 1 charge in one of their 3rd rank spells to cast a 3rd level spell. That doesn't help anything. So I think it's supposed to be 1 and 2. So yeah, that's supposed to add together. And 3 charge from the staff. And 1 charge from the staff and 1 of their spell slots to cast a spell. Staff of the same rank or lower. One charge from the staff and 1 of their spell slots to cast a spell from the staff of the same rank or lower. No, wait. Spend 1 charge from the staff and 1 of their spell slots to cast a spell from the staff of the same rank or lower as the expended spell slot. Why would you do that this way? What is the benefit of this? The same rank or lower. No, like really, what is the point of that? This doesn't... I'm looking this up, give me 1 second. GM Core Errata. What's the point of that? I'm so confused. You can expend 1 charge from the staff and 1 of the spell slots to cast a spell from the staff of the same rank. The expended spell. You have to have it on your spell list, so it's not like you can... This is a way to cast more spells. Spell gain the perpetrate. Only if you have the spell on your spell list. Oh, you know what? No, okay, I see this. It's on your spell list, not on your list of known spells. So basically, if you have, yeah, okay. So basically, it's a way of casting spells that you don't have. That's why. Okay. Understanding complete. There are not a lot of... Most staffs are 6th rank. There's a Staff of Healing, which is alright. But I don't think I could cast that. Yeah, because Heal and Stabilize would not be on my list. Staff of Fire would be the best one. Let's look at wands. So, one contains a spell that can be cast once per day. I'm still working on the freaking sorcerer, oh my gosh. One contains a spell that can be cast once per day. Casting a spell from a wand requires holding the wand in one hand, activating the item, cast a spell, activate each normal number of actions. Cast a spell from the wand, it must be on your spell list, because you're the one casting the spell. Use your spell attack modifier and spell DC. The spell is hero spell casting tradition. The spell requires a locus. You must have that locus. If the spell has a cost, you must pay the cost. After a spell is cast from the wand, you can attempt to cast it one more time, overcharging the wand at the risk of destroying it. Cast the spell again, then roll a DC 10 flat check. On a success, the wand is broken. On failure, the wand is destroyed. Anyone tries to overcharge a wand when it's already been overcharged that day, the wand automatically destroyed even if it has been repaired. And no spell is cast. Wand's basics are the same unless noted otherwise in a special wand. It's like bulk and must be held in one hand to be activated. So I think a wand is also a good one. So I'll give her a staff and a wand. Not a specialty wand, though. Actually, I could give them a specialty wand. It's level 5. So wands cannot be cantrips. What does that say about wands? It doesn't work. I think I can move it, though. Is there a way to move it? Why doesn't that work? Unless... Oh, there we go. Now it worked. Well, time to pick a spell. Actually, wait. So I found Arcane. And spells more easier to search over here. Tier is that actually? Level 3? Okay. Yeah, so it's basically at the rank you would get the next spell slot is when a wand becomes available. Honestly, oh shit. Fuck. Forgot to disable that. Well, have to blur that again. Refresh the page. I really should just be doing this in incognito mode to make things easier. Extra work. One magic wand of sleep. Sure, good enough. Well, at least no one watches me. Tantus is watching me, though. Hi, Tantus. Okay. Cool. Okay, now this character's done. I'm calling this character done. Nope. I'm gonna click on this one. Now for the champion. So let's come over here. Monster Core Piper 2. Okay. Moving some things around. Ant. Oh, that's why. Ant Golo. Type. Sharp-featured big-ear Colo, about 3 feet tall. Many are skeptical that you are in fact a Colo. Your size is small instead of medium. You are trained in deception. On another scale, already trained in deception. You gain +1 circumstance bonus to deception checks. To lie, and specifically claiming innocence. To deception DCs against sense motive checks to uncover such lies. And initiative checks when you roll deception for initiative. Cool. Do I need... Let's go champion. What are your stats? Strength, dexterity are your key stats. What is your spell based off of? You have a oh right, but you don't get that till a little bit later. So it's the cause devotion spells. Charisma. Okay, so you want some charisma. Which means this is fine. Strength, intelligence, charisma. Oh, did I already do your attributes? And then what was your background? Warrior, which I think was strength. And I think, did I do charisma? And I also got strength as boost. Then you get how many free? After you do all that? 2, I think. In addition to what you get from your class first level, you have 4 free boosts to different attribute modifiers. So strength and what is warrior? Actually, I can just look it up here. I'm curious what happens if I put this here. Okay. Well, I don't think I can put that anywhere, so... Strength or con, and 1 free. Intimidation. That was weird. Warfare lore. I think the one mistake I made is putting an extra point somewhere into... Oh, wait, no. Because it would have done strength and con. Strength, int, charisma. Yeah, no, that's correct. Unless I want to do... Yeah, so... This character is going to be a little bit more spread thin. To be fair, probably not really. Probably just going to keep boosting the stuff it has. So I did those. So it's religion and then deity choice. Might as well do these deities. I definitely need to make my own deities a little bit more fleshed out, but for now, let's go up here. Here's the deity list. Introduction. Nope, that's GM core. Player core. Introduction. Religion. Deities. Okay. Do Colo have a deity? Some nomadic, Nuevo Colo, beliefs, loyal, the Mosh 2. Costia and Shellen. Nethys. Mischievous, merciful god of attraction who delights in tricking others and seeks vengeance on those who slight her. Wait, these don't list a skill. Oh, divine skill. Deception. Which I already have. Although that does fit the character. Nethys. Once immortal master of magic, Nethys sought to unlock secrets of planes, ascend the godhood, and it as his mind, truly understand entire potential magic, all-seeing magic, edicts, seek out magical power, and them and pursue mundane paths over magical ones. Probably not. I'm thinking of making my one of something imprisoned in the core of my world, but part of me feels like it's been done before. But I have a cool idea for like an Underdark based off like radiating evil. And then again, that's also been done before. But I like it, so I might do it anyway. I haven't actually thought too much about the Underdark, or what happened to the great evil that came and was defeated in the First War. Besides the fact that it wasn't defeated, it was just driven off. But I thought, what if instead of being driven off, it was sealed? Inside the core of the planet, kind of. Peace and love and encourages followers to create beauty in sometimes dark worlds. Shillin, Nethys, Killstrava, Lamesh 2. I skipped that one. There you are. Other monsters. Survival. Revels in corruption of the peer, physical changes and nightmares left by her. Interventions are treated as gifts by her followers and unwelcome terrors by the outside world. There are some that find respite or even family among Lamesh 2's followers due to the faith's greater acceptance of differences. I'm thinking Callistra, and I know I'm picking kind of generic by just going with that, but I just... whatever. Favorite weapon is whip, which is fun. What's your favorite weapon? Falchion. Now let's do Lamesh 2. So that means survival. Which is fine. Why is this sheet not being quick? Okay. Deity. Let's go back to champion. And while I'm here, I might as well pick the 1st and 4th level. Once I ask a friend to call upon for advice. Once my person picker knowledgeable on a subject, in some circumstance. Crunch. Oh yeah, bite and low light vision. Okay. and bite. I mean, I assume you start with an expert. I'll figure that out. Although, no one ever really gets very good at unarmed. I don't think there's actually a single... Yeah, here's the class proficiency chart. Unarmed strikes. Only monk gets legendary and oh no, that's unarmed defense. Yeah, okay. Fighter gets legendary and unarmed strikes. To be fair, fighter's only gets legendary in any martial, so not great for a champion though. Yeah, champion's more defense, whereas fighter's more offense. Which is fine. One thing I want to know. Is it possible to get... I think it is possible to get proficiency, but it's definitely lags behind. Feats. Yeah, there's armor, weapon proficiency, become trained in a weapon. Yeah. You become trained in all martial weapons. If you were already trained in all martial weapons, you become trained in one advanced weapon of your choice. Become expert at 11th level. Okay. So I guess if I wanted to... The problem is it's martial weapons, which isn't unarmed. Is there something in Player Core 2 for unarmed? Maybe? Information, policy, learn about your environments. These are all. I guess not. Which is kind of dumb. I'd give a version of the weapon proficiency for unarmed. I don't know why that's not a thing. It's pretty straightforward. Someone wants to play an unarmed character. I mean, personally, I think it should be... There's one that was a little better. I think it was for feats. Maybe it was the armor one. Train in medium. If you're trained in both, you become trained in heavy. If you're at least 13th level, you become an expert. There's one, I thought, where you became a master. At like 19th level. What's an untrained improvisation? Sure. Oh, it was canny acumen. Choose one of these. You become an expert. And some, yeah, okay. That's because those ones you generally are a little bit better. So you start it, and it takes level 17 to become an expert. Or a master, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's fair. If you really wanted to do better, you should probably get the what is it called? Archetype. Probably fighter archetype would do it. Actually, no, monk archetype. Yeah. Trained in unarmed attacks and gain powerful fist. Choose acrobatics or athletics. You're already trained in both of these. You become trained in a skill of your choice. You become trained in monk class DC. You later gain a key spell from monk class. If you later gain a key, let's just spell tech modifier DC. Okay. Get a monk feat. Powerful fist class feature is paid. Let me go check that out. I know I said I wouldn't multi-class, but I'm curious enough. Damage after your fist increased to 1d6, so instead of 1d4, you don't take the normal -2 penalty when making a lethal attack with your own fist. Any other armed. Okay. I mean, you become trained in unarmed attacks. Blows. I'm just curious now. This is why it takes me so long, because I just go on 1,001 tangents. So increase your strikes to master. Oh, expert strikes. There it is. Perfect form. Visionary for unarmed defense. Crystal for strength for your monk class DC. Maybe it's a feat to get final. During quickness, shattering strike. What level did it say in that? Oh no, they only get master. That's why. Never mind. Still, like, yeah, so that was the last. But the question is, why would martial artist? Do another strength and then attack. You can see multipliers. First blow, path of iron. Doesn't really feel worthwhile. If all you do is get trained, because champions are already trained. I'm kind of surprised you don't get at least expert. Well, anyway. If all you can get is trained, then... It was weird, because... like... Trained. 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 Everyone gets... Well, yeah, no, everyone gets at least trained in unarmed strikes. So... why? You know what? Back to Paizo Errata. Player core... Rulebook Errata 2. I don't know, it's just a lot of... Oh, this is Pathfinder Core Rulebook. Do they not have errata for Player Core 2 yet? I guess not. Yeah, because I feel like that should give you expert. I feel like it's at least. I mean, it makes sense that Druids get expert, but the fact that you literally everyone has trained in unarmed strikes means that getting trained in unarmed strikes is quite pointless. What does Powerful Fist do? Oh, right, that's the one that increases your damage die. Yeah, that's gotta be a typo. I mean, they don't get expert till level 5. But yeah, there's no option to even get expert, which is so weird. Like, it kind of defeats the purpose of the monk archetype if you can only ever be untrained. Anyway, let's get back to this. Alright, I was gonna pick heritages. Anyway, that does make crunch. Not really worth it. Tiny hyena as a familiar. That's adorable. Oh. What are the Cola weapons? Tricky, Goblin, Catfolk, Kobold, Fangwire. Literally just a garrote. Okay. Flying Talon. Oh, that's kind of fun. Spirit Thresher. I think we get a... nope. Go. Yeah, so the Spirit Thresher is pretty good. Bludgeoning or slashing, which is pretty good. It's a flail. Bones, some solid, others splintered, are affixed to a metal chain at the end of a long stick. Or a powerful flail. Many Kolo warriors insist the vicious crack the whip makes that strikes loosens fragments of the soul like husks struck from grains. It's got the sweep trait. It makes a sweeping attack. When you attack with this weapon, you gain +1 certain bonus to your attack rolls if you already attempted to attack a different target this turn using this weapon. Okay, so basically lessens the attack penalty by attacking multiple enemies. That's kind of neat. I mean, 1d12 is hard to pass up. I'll take it. Went too fast. Also get a 5th level feat. Temporary hit points is nice. Nerved sprint. You run on all fours as fast as you... oh, dog. You didn't require ant? I don't think so. Left hand blood. Flesh on the left side is deadly and poisonous. 1 session damage to yourself to poison the weapon. You hit with the weapon that deals damage. Strike also takes 1d4 persistent poison damage. Poison on your weapon becomes inert after you hit, or at the end of your next turn, whichever comes first. With flesh on the right side, you can heal disease. With flesh, you can deal such damage to yourself to feed some blood from your right side. And administer first aid, or take 2d8 damage to treat disease or treat wounds. in either case, you don't need to healer's toolkit and you can last time just check. I kind of like that. It's kind of weird. You can become a face sense. You gain imprecise scent. You know what? I'll do sensitive nose as well. There we go. Cool. Will those work? Okay. Attributes, races, attribute, ancestry and heritages. Now let's get some class stuff. So, trained in perception. At this point, I might as well just go champion. All right, intimidating glare. Okay. Oh, that's multiclassing. Or is it? Yeah, this is the multiclass. No? Well, then let me look at the archetype champion. Maybe they switched them. Oh, classes. Oh, here we are. There we go. So, saving throws. So I really should just... What I'm doing right now... Add this. There we go. Okay. Now I can bring you over to there and have some more room with everyone able to see. Alright, hit points. I think Colo is 8. I'll figure that out. Trained in perception. Expert fortitude, expert will. I'll finish that up later. Trained in simple. Actually, well, yeah. Trained in martial. Oh, cool. Those were added from that thing. And yeah, so these are treated as martial weapons. Is that everything? Obviously, class DC is trained. Trained in spells as well. Just gets focus stuff, but so weird that I have to click that twice. Okay, armor. All armor and unarmored defense. Okay. Did religion, survival, and 2+ intelligence mod. I am trained in deception from my... Right? We're trained in deception. Athletics, obviously, we're going to do. Anything else that uses strength? No, I think that's the only one that uses strength. I am trained in religion. Let's do performance. I don't know why. It's kind of fun. Oh, it's religion base wisdom? Yeah, I guess it is. Interesting. So I got athletics, so I have religion, survival from class, then I have intimidation from the background, and deception from, I think, my race. So I get 2 more because of intelligence is 14. Okay. Might as well go for... Arcana and occultism. Might as well go for some knowledge skills. Whew. Skills. Thema. I don't know if there's a place for that. Make a choice. I think this one was holy or unholy. There it is, deities. Match 2 is harm or heal. Can choose unholy. Does it explain what that means? This means you don't decide to struggle over souls, whether you become holy or unholy or neither. Will limit your choice of cause, devotion spells, and feats. If you can be holy or unholy according to your deity sanctification entry, make a choice. If you must be holy or unholy, you gain trait automatically. If the deity lists none, you can choose only options that don't require the holy or unholy trait. If you are holy... you may make that choice, and if you must be holy, trait automatically. If the deity lists none, you can choose it. You can choose only options that don't require holy or unholy trait. If you're holy or unholy and gain the opposite trait in some way, you lose the previous trait until you atone. Unholy sanctification for a champion can be extremely disruptive to a typical game. It should be a player character option only in appropriate adventures or campaigns where groups decide to embrace them. Unholy sanctification causes are uncommon options. Okay, so you can be neither, I guess? Yeah, justice, liberation, obedience are neither. Okay, so there are those that can be either, those that can be one or none. Okay, now I see why it says can be. Can choose unholy. There's like Rovigagas must choose unholy, right? Yeah, must choose unholy. But one Xaran Ray, I think, is probably must choose holy. Oh, can choose holy. Shellin, holy. Yeah, Rotha is unholy, must. Sanctification, none. Can choose holy or unholy. Okay, yeah. Okay, I get why it lists it that way now. Who's holy or unholy? Irori. Okay. So let's look at causes. So that means because I don't want to pick an unholy one. Man, I could. I don't think unholy is as destructive as it says. Well, it can. Well, no, because the whole anti-hero concept or anti-villain concept both can work. So you have desecration, grandeur. I'd probably say no to something like desecration. But inequity, I could see that being used in a way that's reasonable. Liberation. Honestly, liberation as part of of Lamesh 2 is kind of a fun idea. It's like, I will free monsters. What is Lamesh 2's edicts? Bring power to outcasts and the downtrodden, indoctrinate others in Lamesh 2's teaching, making the beautiful, monstrous, reveal the corruption and flaws in all things. Attempt to change that which makes you different. Provide succor to Lamesh 2's enemies. Yeah, liberation works for that. Let's do liberation. An enemy damages, grabs, or restrains your ally, and both are your champion's aura. Free an ally from restraint. The trigger was an ally taking damage. The ally gains resistance to all damage against triggered damage equal to 2 plus your level. The ally can attempt to break free of effects of grabbing, restraining moves, and paralyzing them. They either attempt a new save against one such effect that allows a save, or attempt to escape from one of the effects as a free action. Whether or not it needed to escape, the ally can then step a free action if it's able to move. Cool. The one thing I really wish this sheet had is an actions section. Like, yes, you have strikes, but I wish there was a section for actions where I could just list actions. Resistances and immunities. Perception, senses. Oh, actions. Here it is. Okay, this is a thing. Darp. Oh, that's something to go through. You got the devotion spells. I'll figure that out in a bit. You do get shield block. Champion feats, devotion spells, cause. It's an unarmed attack. The D4 damage die, or a simple weapon increase damage die by 1 step. If the weapon is uncommon, you gain access to it. And if it's an advanced weapon, you treat it as martial with proficiency. It was a falchion, right? Falchion. What is that? I mean, I know what it is, but I'm just like, what is it categorized? Martial 1d10 slashing. Yeah, the other thing's better. Forceful and sweep. The other one is sweep and something else. What is forceful? Forceful. The fizzing becomes more dangerous as you build momentum when you attack with it more than once on your turn. The second attack, the circumstance bonus to damage equal to the number of weapon damage dice. And each later attack gains a circumstance bonus to damage equal to double the number of damage dice. So if you somehow attack 4 times. Basically haste. It wouldn't gain an extra. So basically it'd be a +2 base, and then go to a +4. Or sorry. It'd be +1, and then +2. And if you get, but it'll be a +1 striking, so it'll be +2, then +4. It's alright. Is that better than the D12? It also gets sweep, which actually means you'd get even more bonus. No, bonus to attack, and then bonus to damage. That's actually not a bad weapon. But what else did you get? Sweep and versatile. So it doesn't get the extra damage for attacking a lot. I'm kind of okay with that. Actually, what is... Actually, I can just look here. Flail, Kopesh, or Flail. It's uncommon martial. It's an axe. 26. Deadly D8. Disarm, thrown. I could have one of those as well. Warflail, which I'm guessing is here. Yeah, that's just a normal martial, so I would have access to that anyway. A normal flail is also martial. And Kopesh. Questionable. Or is it over here? Oh, there it is. Trip sword. Yeah, this one's like a hook or something. Sort of little hook on the end or something like that. Oh no, it's that one. Well, I was right, but yeah, no, that's kind of what I was picturing, but honestly, Spirit Thresher is probably the best that I can go with. Let's be real. Might as well go for both. Okay. Look at the attribute boosts. Sorry, a single attribute boost. Let's do that. Let's be real. Oh wait, I need to open. As usual. 19. You get 4, so might as well just keep boosting the ones I'm already good at. I mean, if this were planned to go longer... You know what? No. I think that's better. Basically, I'm not gonna take the Colo deficit. Once I realized that wisdom is things like religion, I realized it's probably better that I do wisdom instead of intelligence. That said, if I undo Arcana, I can do medicine. I undo occultism. I already have religion. Society's intelligence. Let's do diplomacy. And that's better. I still think charisma is a little more important, but this character clearly needs wisdom over intelligence. Okay, what's her class HP? 10. Colo again. No, those are the heritages. I want the actual. No. Yeah, I already know. Where's the Colo ancestry? There it is. Your point is 8. Thought that's what it was, but I just wanted to double check. Speed is 25. Called dedication? No. What are they called? Cause. And then I can go over here. Wait. Now I have a question. No. Nope. Okay. Liberating step. Traits. Champion. Divine. Source. Liberation. Cause. Yeah, there's a way to fix that. Okay. Wait, why did I put Justice Cause there? I'm an idiot. Oh well. I'm gonna take a break. I need to go to the bathroom, so I'll be back. Where's my timer? There it is. Asking where something is the best way for your brain to wrap around where it is. Okay, I'll be back. Okay. He's back. So we got those. Now we just need 3 class feats. Well, technically also the other class stuff. I think we'll be able to finish this today. Jeez, it's taking... I mean, I'm getting slightly faster as I'm wrapping my head around it. Again, this is the point. I want to learn how to do this stuff. Maybe we'll make a 4th. Because technically you should have a party of 4 in Pathfinder. So an aura... Is the aura and divine trait? Any followers of your deity within the aura immediately know you're a champion of your deity. The aura is used as the range for your champion's reaction and various other effects. You can suppress or resume the aura as a single action, which has the concentrate trait. It ends if you fall unconscious. Any strikes that you make, you gain the edict. Do not put another's needs before your own or those of your deity. If they commit an entirely altruistic act, such as giving something away in charity, and put anyone's needs before those of your deity. None of these prevent you from performing acts other than acts others might consider helpful. Sanctification, none. You make the choice, and if you must be holy or unholy, you gain the trait automatically. You choose only options that don't require a holy or unholy trait. If you are holy or unholy, you gain an opposing trait. Okay. Deific weapon. Falchion. Champions aura. Deity's power grants you special divine spells called devotion spells, which are a type of focus spell. Choose one of the spells appearing in the champion's devotion spells, your shields of the spirit, or a spell based on your deity's divine font. Just one focus point. Automatically hand to half your, yeah. Devotion spells. Okay. Another thing. Blessing of the Devoted. This might come from spirit that visits you and inhabits your own body, a mysterious divine tattoo upon your body or the like. Choosing one of the following blessings, or any other to which you have access. Blessed armament. Select one weapon. Or hand wraps of mighty blows. You gain the armament. You gain that armament's critical specialization effect, and you grant the armament a property rune of your choice. During the impressions, you can change the spirit to inhabit different armament, grant a different rune, or both. Blessed shield. In your hands, the shield gains the minor reinforcement rune. As you go up in level, the shield gains the reinforcing rune of your level, lesser at 7th, moderate at 10th, greater at 13th, major at 16th, and supreme at 19th. If your shield already has the appropriate reinforcing rune for your level, or if it's a sturdy shield of the same level, the appropriate reinforcing rune, the shield's hardness instead increases by 1. You gain plus 5 foot, status bonus to speed. And mount gains its stead. In addition, when movement, if one of your allies triggers an enemy's reaction, while the ally is in your champion's aura, the ally gains plus 2 to all defenses against that reaction. Honestly, Blessed Swiftness pairs really well with the Justice thing, if you think about it. So I gain a little bit of speed. That's nice. But if an ally triggers a reaction and gets hit, I give them a better chance to miss. And this can also be like other things. Like there's probably some ranged reactions that I'm not fully versed in. There's probably like a readied action I think counts as a reaction potentially. Not certain. Not certain. I think there's I think there's readied action and there's like a delayed action or something that are different. So they get a +2 status bonus to all defenses against that reaction. So if it's like it's attack that also has poison, they get a +2 to fortitude. And if they're hit, I then use my reaction to give them damage reduction. Not bad, honestly. I mean, Blessed Shield also... it doesn't really work as well. Yeah, I'll do Blessed Swiftness. Blessed Swiftness. I actually put a description here? No, I did not. The armament is nice, but this is supposed to be a tank character. So protecting allies is the more important aspect. So my stuff increases to expert. All of it. Strength, rank, expert. Wait, hold on. Oh. That thing is wrong. This is wrong. Champion get expert unarmed strikes. Extra assault weapons, martial weapons, unarmed. They get master unarmed strikes. Okay. So, yeah, that thing's very wrong. To be fair, I don't know if this was based off... let me look at this. I think it was based off first edition stuff. Understanding of things. This is definitely fixed. Yeah, I think this is based off... again, this is something I copied from online. So I think this is first edition. Or, sorry, before revised. So that bite will always be nice. Do I have Colo open still? I have Champion open twice. There it is. Bite. Yeah, just 1d6. So if I wanted to, I could go all in on Jaws, but I'm not gonna. I have better weapons. And it's piercing. Oh, piercing. Group brawling. Category unarmed. Should probably also get a ranged weapon. Okay. Do they have the focus spells on here? Devotion spells, yes. I mean, I know they did, I just didn't know if they had it under this section or somewhere else. Initial devotion spells. Lay on hands. Touch of Void. Shield of the Spirits. Wait, so how did this work? Choose one of the spells appearing in the champion's devotion spells. Either Shield of the Spirits, or spells based on your dealer's font, lay on hands if your deal is heal, void if it harm. What did my deity allow? Deities. Heal or harm. Okay. So that means I can get any of the three. So let's get Shield of the Spirit. Alright, let's look at you raise Shield, calling an ethereal spirit that floats within your champion's aura. Shield lasts until the start of your next turn or until you no longer raise your shield, whichever comes first. One of your allies is in your champion's aura. The shield grants them +1 status bonus to AC. And each time an enemy makes an attack against the ally, the enemy takes 1d4 spirit damage, even if it misses. The benefit applies only while an ally is in your aura, ending for any ally that leaves and applying to any that enters later. As normal, you don't count as your own ally and don't get the bonus of Spirit Shield yourself. 12 vitality. The target is someone. I'm gonna have a druid who's gonna be more support, so they'll have some healing stuff. I think the shield is better. Okay, apparently that's not in the list. Okay, so what level will be 3? Uncommon. Champion. Concentrate. Focus. Sanctified Spirit. I think this counts as domain? Because it's more like a cleric? Oh, I see. They just don't have all of it. School none. Oh, yeah, school doesn't matter anymore. Cast. None. Requirements. You are wielding a shield. Range aura. Target area. Oh, area aura. Duration. One turn. Okay. You got the next one to level 6, and then the last one level 10. Let me see if there are others. Spells, focus spells, champion. Yeah, initial, lay on hand, shield of spirits. Then you've got champion sacrifice, hero's defiance, spectral advance. I might be able to pick... Okay. I thought they had more. Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty simple. Keep that open for now. I should probably do the skill increases. Third level and every 2 levels after, so I'll have 2 increases. I'm thinking medicine and intimidate. No, deception. Diplomacy. Okay. I already got my ancestry feats. I did weapon expertise. So I get a general feat and 2 skill feats. And champion feats. Let me look at the champion feats since I'm here. Actually, because of the way these work, I generally prefer to look at them here. With the protection of your shield, you dive into battle. You raise your shield and stride. If you end your movement within melee reach of at least one enemy, you can make a melee strike against that enemy. You can use the defensive advance while burrowing, climbing, flying, or swimming instead of striding if you have the corresponding movement type. Oh yeah, you have flourishes. There's a whole thing about that. Flourish. Actions with the flourish trait are special techniques that require too much exertion for you to perform frequently. You can only use one action with the flourish trait per round. If you are holy or unholy, your sanctified action and the spell gain the same trait. Deity's Domain. Choose one of your deity's domains. Gain the domain's initial domain spell as the evasion spell. During your turn and have no focus points. You call to your deity for plea. Gain 1 focus point, which you can spend only to cast a devotion spell. If you don't spend this focus point by the end of the turn, it is lost. Yeah, that's actually not bad, honestly. Allows me to use my champion ability twice. I don't want to mount. Iron Repercussions, Obedience. So no, Justice. Oh, Nimble Reprisal. You can cast a Retributive Strike at greater distance. You can use a ranged weapon to make a ranged strike instead of a melee strike for retributive strike. The enemy needs to be in range, but not in reach. And it must still be in your champion's aura. You can also make melee strikes against enemies a bit farther away. If the enemy that triggered your reaction is outside your reach but within 5 feet of your reach, as part of your reaction, you can step to put the enemy in your reach before making a melee retributive strike. Pretty good, honestly. Unimpeded step. With the burst of divine liberation, your allies' movement from your liberating step is unaffected by difficult terrain, greater difficult terrain, no surfaces, and uneven ground. If you have the exalted reaction benefit, this applies to everyone who steps. I think that was a higher tier, the 9th one, 9th tier one. Or 11th, okay. Ally cannot ally can step to make free. Ally can step. That's a free action. Enemies using an effect to make your ally grab the enemy takes precedence. Weird. Ah! Oh, thank you for the follow. That always makes me jump. It's not even that loud. It's just, it's unexpected because I don't get follows that often. Punish those who ensnare. Where was I? Yeah. Wait, so how does that other thing work? Oh, that's justice, not liberation. Okay, that's why I was mistaken. Unimpeded step is nice. I'm a little bit more interested in defensive advance. Oh. I just realized that is not where it should be. Oh, I don't know what that was. Go. Actually, I can put it over here. There we go. Hello. I used to have my camera in a different spot before I got a green screen. And honestly, I've gotten like 1 or 2, but they were spam that I didn't care about. Okay. Holy, unholy. Touch of the void, lay on hands. Those who shield can benefit from your lasting protection. You cast the shield of the spirit using 2 actions instead of 1. If you do, you can choose 1 ally in your champion's aura to gain a spirit shield that accompanies it for 1 minute. For 1 minute, that ally gains the benefits of Shield of the Spirit, when that ally isn't in your champion's aura, even if your shield isn't raised. If you create another champion shield, any previous one ends. That's good. Okay, so I'll probably do defensive advance. So let's do defensive advance. And then we'll do, what was the other one? It's called. Oh yeah, this is going to be my 4th level one, though. Security. So I still need a 2nd level one. Which, there were only 2 that I saw. You attempt to save against a spell, but you haven't rolled yet. You call upon your deity's grace, gain a +2 circumstance to the save. That's actually kind of good. Faith makes you resistant to disease, protecting you from your protecting you as you offer succor to the ill. You grant +2 status bonus to saves against disease and poisons, and to a flat check to recover from persistent poison damage. Allies in your champion's aura get the benefit, but their bonus is +1. In addition, if you roll success save against disease or poison, you get a critical success instead. With the Sacred Body class feature, when you roll a critical failure on a save against disease or poison, you get a failure instead. Sacred Body, I'm guessing, is just a higher level. Divine Grace is pretty good. I'm also thinking of Desperate Prayer. Both of those pretty good. Let's do Divine Grace. Okay, so now I just need skill feats. So 2 skill feats and a general feat. And this character is done. Depending on how long that takes me, we might end after that. I like to be here when looking at feats. Feats. Don't need armor stuff. Breath control, canny acumen, die hard. Die hard might not be bad, honestly. You never know when things go awry. Actually, toughness is probably better. I'm getting toughness. That's my general feat. That's just good. Toughness. Your body can understand more function for succumbing because your maximum HP by your level. You reduce the DC of recovery checks by 1. Yeah, my general feat is going to be toughness. Also means I need to... if I do this here... doesn't seem to work. Well, I'll just increase the class DC, because that increases it by level. Or class health. Yeah, there we go. 5. It's the easiest way to do it. Okay, now for skills. So I have Intimidate and Deception. I also did medicine. I'm actually an expert in medicine. Actually, battle medicine, I think I'll get. So the skill feats are at level 2. And 4. Oh, and I already got intimidating glare. Which is good. I actually think that's worth it. Because that was what I was thinking if I were going to go to intimidate. Ooh, intimidating prowess could be good though too. What does that do? Yeah, so you can demoralize with a visual instead of auditory. Oh, wow. Lots of follow today. Thank you. What's your name? Billy? Bilily. By Lily? Bilily. Bilily. Oh, also Prototype Zephyr, thank you. I didn't say your name. In situations where you can physically menace the target when you coerce or demoralize, you can plus some circumstance bonus to intimidation check and ignore the penalty for not sharing a language. Yeah. We'll do intimidating prowess and battle medicine. Cool. You know what? Because of that, I'll switch in deception back to intimidate. I also like the fact that I picked an ant colo, meaning I'm small. Well, this character is. I say I, but I'm going to be playing all three of these characters. Just learning... Well, I say play, but yeah, using. Did I say using or play? Whatever. Anyway, doesn't matter. Items. Start with 150. They don't give recommended items for these characters, so let's go to fighter, because I assume it's basically going to be what the fighter gets. Scale mail, dagger, adventurers pack, grappling hook. Grappling hook! So do the adventurers pack thing again. Add an extra U in there. What am I, British? Adding extra U's into everything? Okay. That was 15. I also need to do the... These things have a value? Yeah, 2. You? Just 3. did forget to look at the skill feats in the other book, but oh well. Honestly, felt like those were good picks anyway. Where did that K come from? Flinked. When did that turn back on? 1 second. There we go. Rope. Rations. Soap. Torch. Water. Skin. Okay, now shield. I don't know of other types of shields, do they? I think they do, but... Shields. You got a buckler, wooden shield, and steel shield. Yeah, steel shield is definitely what I want. Shield spell, equipment, rules, items. Steel shield. Hold on. What does tower shield do? It's 10 gold, which I don't have enough for it anyway. Yeah, tower shield's not really worth it. Especially because it offers a penalty. Spirit Thresher's one-handed, right? Oh, it's two-handed. What is a falchion? Is falchion also two-handed? Oh. Well, I need a different weapon. Still have the falchion around. So what were those other weapons? Bell, which I think was in the Player Core 2. Equipment. Nope, weapons. One-handed. Only D6 though. Kopesh is one-handed. It's 1d8. Flail and War Flail. I guess I'll just pick a martial weapon. Those weapons. Am I going... Is it up or down? I should have gone down. Flail is pretty good. I paid 2 for the Spirit Thresher, yeah. So I know what Sweep does. What does Trip and Disarm do? You can use Weapon Disarm with the Athletics skill, even if you don't have a free hand. This uses the weapon's reach, if different from your own, and adds the weapon's item bonus to attack rolls, if any, as an item bonus to the Athletics check. If you critically fail a check to disarm using this weapon, you can drop the weapon to take the effect of a failure instead of a critical failure on critical success. You need a free hand. You still need a free hand if you want to take the item. And it was Trip was the other one. You can use this weapon to trip. This uses the weapon's reach. Adds the weapon's item bonus. The athletics check. If you critically fail Trip using this weapon, you can drop a weapon failure. Yeah, so I can drop someone prone. Or disarm them. Useful. Let's just take another weapon. Oh, but the reason... If I'm not going to use that, then I can't use that... Hold on, what's the... Flail critical thing? Because I can use that. Okay, maybe I'll change out my racial feat. Because I don't really want to use two-handed weapons with my build. Yeah, because there's no point in taking that feat, actually. Because the weapon... Because the other thing is good, but I get that for a weapon group, I think at level 7? Yeah. Expert this damage... Oh no. Never mind. Maybe it is worth it then. I'm actually curious, did that get rid of those? No. If I re-add it, it'll probably re-add it, so... So it might be worth it for the critical success feature. but meh. Like, I mean, the falchion is already good two-handed weapon. To get the critical specialization for your deity's weapon. It's an unarmed attack. Spoken. No. I think you might be able to get critical specialization through a feat, though. Let's look at one-handed weapons. Bastard sword. Nope. Battle axe. Sweep. Not bad. Flail. Disarm, sweep, trip. Might as well do war flail at that point. Hatchet. No. Light hammer. Agile. Not needed. Wait. No, agile is the one where your multiple attack penalty is less. I'm not going to be attacking a ton, though. I'm probably going to want to have my shield raised as much as possible. Yeah, probably not. It depends. Longsword is nice. It's very straightforward. Pick. Actually, what was the... I did get the Khopesh, which is a trip sword. Khopesh might be worth it, actually. Because D8 is pretty common for one-handed weapons. And then I'd also get the, what is it, sword? Yeah, I'd get the sword special feature, which is critical specialization, which is off balance by your attack, becoming off guard until the start of your next turn. That's actually pretty good. Okay, I'm actually gonna re-put on Colo weapon. Special weapon familiarity. I'll go to feats. Yeah. And I have to do that because it's uncommon. Do Khopesh. No. How do you spell Khopesh? H. Doesn't have a falchion as a backup weapon. But I have a shield and a Khopesh. So, oh, armor. That's the last thing I need. I'm actually curious. I think they just have specialized armor here. Yeah, it's just the specialized stuff. Ghoul hide. Interesting. Well, let's be real. Heavy plate. Armor. Let's see. I could go for... No, I can't go for full plate. Did I get the thing that gives me a speed boost? I think I did. No. Yes. Wait. Yeah, I won't have enough for a split mail, actually. What does flexible do? Doesn't hinder most actions, doesn't apply to your acrobatics or athletics checks. Is that worth it? And then noisy. Armor check penalty applies to stealth check even if you have the required strength modifier. Oh yeah, what's the whole thing with strength? What is the maximum amount of your dexterity modifier that can apply to your AC? When you are wearing a given suit of armor, for example, you have dexterity modifier +4. If you're wearing a suit of half plate, you apply only +1 bonus. Yep. Strength modifier at which you're strong enough to overcome some of the armor's penalties. If your strength modifier is equal to the greater than the value, you no longer take armor check penalty, and you decrease the speed penalty by 5 to no more than -5. Okay. So. So, I ignore the armor check penalties anyway. Yeah. I mean, it would be worth getting full plate in time. What does Bulwark do? The armor is completely that it provides benefits against some damage effects. Or reflex save to avoid damage is fireable, yet +3 modifier instead of your dexterity modifier. Yes. Only damaging effects. Well, I'll probably give him full plate. I'll assume I picked up full plate later. That'll be one of his items. But let's be real. Full plate. Is it a status penalty? Doesn't say. I'll just call it a status. Oh, it's already there. When it got there, who knows? I don't think you go up in proficiency till 17? No, not that late. 7. Last thing I need to do is make my weapons. I can give the bonus to the armor. Okay, I need to look this up. GM core. Armor. Armaments, runes. Okay, armor upgrade. That's to improving. What level do you get the base one? Armor potency is 5. So it gets +1 at 5. I'm curious, does that translate over to here? No. There we go. Now, weapon... Oh, whoops. I forgot to change from this. That's the armor fundamental rune. That's the weapon fundamental rune. It's after this. Oh yeah, shield runes. Probably also get this. So hardness by 3 and 44 hit points. So that makes its hit points. Go to... Broken threshold will be 32. Hit points will be increased by 44. So we'll make it 64. Only gives the +2 bonus, but is otherwise better. And then we need to do the weapon, which will be a +1 striking. Oh, actually, wait. Also need to fix it over here. Oh, and hardness increases by 3, so this should be 8. 32. 64. Yeah, so striking is +4, potency is +2. So it's +1 +1 striking. Wait, why does the Kopesh say knife? It should be sword. Let me double check that. I'm 99% sure that was sword. That might have been a holdover from the previous. Yep, sword. Yeah, so that must have been the previous version. Let's look at its critical effect. Oh, right. Which is sword critical. Here. Does striking also give... Or sorry, potency also give... Increases... Enhance makes weapon strike true attacks. Okay, yeah, so it doesn't actually increase damage. Just attacks. Okay. Well, this character is done. I can fix this up later. Yeah. Yay. I'm getting faster. Well, it took me like 6 hours for the sorcerer. Now it took me like 3 hours. 3.5. Thank you all very much for watching. If you liked, you can follow. If you really liked, you can subscribe. If you're on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. If you need more convincing, I'll be here tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. PDT. Tomorrow being Sunday. The way these go live, by the way, if people are curious, is they go, basically, the next day at 4 p.m. Pacific time is when they go up on YouTube. So technically, if you're on YouTube, it won't be tomorrow. It'll be Monday at 7:30. It would be in the next stream time. There. So, I'm also going to be on the Dracovan Empires channel for discussing tabletop. In about an hour. Yeah, at 3 PST or PDT. Okay, so you can catch me in any of those places, Sunday, Monday, or later today. Until any of those times. Bye-bye. Where's the... There it is.